Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm not Sagittarius. Welcome, Capricorn, to your reading. Let me just fan this. All right, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy. Channel message that I was getting from you was to detach from attachments. All right. All inquiries, email spiritual guiding light at gmail.com. If you're new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. For those of you who've returned, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. I was being guided to clear out that energy, whatever those attachments are. You already know. Okay, so let's go ahead. Some of these messages may trigger in you. The fact that Capricorn, you're being asked to detach from an attachment or attachments may be something you're not wanting to do. Something you are not ready. Basically, you're refusing change. Okay, if you're a Capricorn and if you're not a Capricorn and you're dealing with the Capricorn, a Capricorn is refusing to change, or you have Capricorn heavy in your chart. So basically, someone knows their attachments, and if you are dealing with a Capricorn, they are refusing to detach from attachments. Before we go into your transcendence messages, let's take a look at what the why is it difficult for Capricorn to detach from an attachment or attachments? Why is it difficult for my Capricorn to detach? The Four of Pentacles is here. Material things. All right. Someone is very materialistic. Okay. And whoever, basically Capricorn, I'm talking to a Capricorn who's very materialistic, who wants to stay in control, who wants to just basically control their own world, and there's interaction, but no one's in this world. Okay. There's no infiltration. To be specific, Capricorn, this is you. The Four of Pentacles is your energy. Okay. Yes, you're stable. You have a solid foundation, but there's something you need to detach from, whether that's control issues, um, material things, being overly protective, or this is how someone is in regards to you. You're not able to thrive. You're not able to grow because someone is attached to these pinnacles. Okay. All right. So now that we clarified tell me what the outcome if Capricorn makes the necessary changes. I was seeing the Five of Wands trying to pop out. Ace of Wands is coming out. And I feel like this is something that you're not wanting to show. You're not wanting to give someone control. As a side note, what is the outcome if Capricorn was to detach? Bottom of the deck. Sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Okay. So it's basically saying that there is not going to be a change. It's self-sabotage here. But there is someone that has anxiety because they know better. Moving forward, let's go ahead and look at your transcendence messages. What transcendence messages do you have for my Capricorn? All right, Capricorn. You have fee, innovation, fellowship, search employment. Is that directed? Yeah. Inverted. Self transcendence inverted. Bills inverted. In my transcendence deck, bills are people, the pinnacle. All right. But if some of you are having difficulties, um, there is a wheel turning in your favor. Okay. This fee is action. Okay. Or, make the attempt, the action here, especially with a search for employment. We have yoga, and we have assess weaknesses and self and strengths. So we do have a stubborn Capricorn here. You're definitely, you have a creative mindset. You know what to do. You're good with people. You definitely know how to keep a game face. You know how to be under pressure. All right. There's a Capricorn here. You are looking for employment. Um, and it may be costly at this time. You have your bills in order, but when it comes to people, you are being asked to detach from people that do not serve you in pertaining to this innovation of what your plan is for the future. Okay. It's not aligning for some of you. You are looking to move outside, relocate somewhere in that nature, and you're praying about it, especially with this yoga. But with self transcendence, whatever is stagnant or whatever you're not changing at this time, Capricorn, with self transcendence in reverse and directed in reverse, this is saying that you're going in the wrong direction. Okay. Um, Let me pull one more. This is an inverted, so I'm not supposed to pull another card, but I will clarify this directed energy. What is this shadow energy? The Seven of Swords. All right. Lies, deceit, betrayal. Um, with the truth, there's two truths right in front of someone's face here. Someone's holding on to two truths, while all the other truths are solidified. It feels very, very cold. Whoever it is that you're refusing to detach from, in Capricorn, they're going to shock you. They're going to show you a side of you, a side of them that you would never suspect. Also, they're going to give you a piece of their mind, and it would have been the last thing that you would have thought this person would say. It's kind of like, say, Capricorn, I know you. It's because you have allowed me to know you inside and out and behind the scenes. So I know you. Can't no one tell me about you, right? And you've been your authentic self, regardless if you're wrong or right, right? And all of your wrongs, I've never addressed them because you're an adult, and that's none of my business. Whoever this is going to give you a piece of their mind of all of your wrongdoings, and it may make you feel some way. This could be someone that you work with. You may be feeling like your place of employment is affected at this time because you had an attachment with a coworker, and now this coworker has upwon you, and so Yes, your bills are taken care of at this time, but now you're coming to a realization who's really for you and who's against you, and what have you done. It's kind of like, oh, I need to get out of this situation. Okay, so there's definitely an awakening. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords and shadow energy. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yes, confirming being in control and manipulation. There is a Capricorn here where you have the power to create people and transformation of doing good, or creating people to do bad, but in their eyes it's good. So there's a group of people that you're able to control, that looks at bad as good and good as bad, but then you have a group of people who are awakening, and they do not feed or entertain things that are bad. Like, they cannot be manipulated. The fact that you're good with people and you're not, there's no problem with you making friends. My worry here is the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse. You're going to see who's there for you. It's kind of like you've created these mini me's of a version that you're trying to, when you're ready to outgrow and move forward into life, into the world that you've been desiring, secretly desiring. Clarify this search of employment, please. The Nine of Pentacles, take your time. It's a slow movement. And the King of Swords coming in reverse. Yeah, this is someone that someone is definitely going to interfere with your employment. Someone's going to be very malicious. Or this is a Capricorn who is very, very malicious, and you're being fed by your association, and that's the attachment that needs to be broken. The refusal of change, there's that 5. And pertaining to your dreams with the Nine of Pentacles, it says take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. So there's a lack of direction for some of you Capricorns. There's a price to be paid in the shadow energy, just a FYI. It's kind of like someone maliciously tried to stop someone, and I'm not going to call it bad karma. What I'm going to call this is, I'm going to make this statement that we enter people's lives, either we're the lesson or they're the lesson. Okay. Give me one more spread for my Capricorn, pertaining to transcendence messages. I'm being guided to tell a Capricorn that you do what you want to do, but in pertaining to what you desire in life, in order for that to manifest, that's what's going to have to change, is to detach to things that, someone takes advantage of, or someone that it's there's a certain way that someone keeps going and it works, but what you truly desire in life, that will not manifest if those attachments continue, or that this type of behavior within people, associations, or within yourself. All right, what other transcendence messages do you have for my Capricorn, please? Practice clearing out your energy. It says, remain centered and unaffected by external events. This is those attachments that I'm talking about. This is in reverse. So there's a Capricorn where you're so in deep with your attachments that it feels like bondage. Okay, whether someone has something over your head, because the Seven of Swords and shadow energy, that's definitely blackmail, or you know, I'll tell all of your secrets. It's something else. And I don't think it's right, Capricorn, especially if it has to do with employment. No one should not with ill will try to affect anyone's way of having to be able to put food on their table and pay their bills. There's someone here, you know, they're influenced by their attachments. And then there's this person here, Capricorn, where the person that you would have never thought would betray you does, or they give you a piece of their mind, and it awakens you to where you are you are battling making the decision if you should walk away or no longer deal with them or teach someone a valuable lesson. It's either one of the two. Thank you for the like. Definitely share what you resonate with so you can be a spiritual guiding light for someone else. We have motivation here. Okay. Fire energy. And we have chanting here. Okay. So you're manifesting. Remember, I just said when I received the channel message about until you detach what you truly desire, right, in life will not manifest. You're going to manifest. It's going to kind of feel like bad karma, but I didn't want to say bad karma because it's a choice. It's kind of like, you know, if you keep smoking cigarettes, eventually you're going to get the bad end of that result. But there's people who get cancer who's never smoked a cigarette, but that's a different debate. It's kind of like you're aware of what you need to do, but it's like it's a Capricorn saying, but I'm having fun. I don't want to right now, but if I keep this up, I'm going to mess up an opportunity of a lifetime. Okay. What I don't like though is the fact that this is the King of Cups in reverse. You don't have your emotions under control. Clarify. Celebration. Yeah. I just said that. So it's a Capricorn. You're having a good time. It feels good. It does. This is someone saying, I don't want to be perfect right now. I don't want to do right. I like how things are the way they are. And with this chanting, someone's really, really good with their words. All right. Someone also is a warlock here. Okay. Tell me about this motivation. All right. Someone is a warlock. Yoga is coming out in the same place. So someone is praying on someone's downfall. Sorry. And they're celebrating. Yeah, the cat's out the bag. Evangelism. Someone wants to turn their life around. But it's like it can't really, you won't see the results until you detach. You will be successful at doing that when you decide to. When you decide to. Clarify basically this King of Cups in reverse. Remain centered and unattached. What is it? Unaffected by external events. What does Capricorn need to? There you are, Capricorn, the devil. Remember I said it feels like bondage? It says you are only limited by what you believe is possible, Capricorn. You have Virgo here. You go within when you're alone, Capricorn. And I feel like your attachments are against what it is you want out of life. I feel like you're settling, Capricorn. And your heart is wanting to change your life around. For some of you, you're wanting to relocate so that you can walk into the desires that you seek in life long term. But I'm being advised to tell you that all those energies will follow you. Okay. You have Capricorn's energy here, which is your energy. It's going to follow you. It will follow you. Someone is preying on you or praying for you, Capricorn. It's either one of the two. I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. It's like someone, if this is you, Capricorn, if I'm talking to a Capricorn and where it's a love and hate situation where 1 minute you prey on someone and then the next minute you're praying for someone, it's giving that energy. It's like if someone doesn't get their way, then they get preyed on. But then when someone gets their way, they get prayed for. That's very, 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 I don't know what that is. Just give me one overall transcendence message for my Capricorn, please. We've been in transcendence messages too long. Just too long. There's a Capricorn here where you're being asked to detach from your energy, from the toxic attachments. Yeah. And the reason why you're refusing to is because you don't want to be powerless. Anywho, give me one more overall transcendence message for my Capricorn. Are my zodiac sign that's dealing with the Capricorn or have Capricorn heavy in their chart? Give me one more overall transcendence message. That's not going to help me. Okay. I'm being guided to split this. And hold on just a moment. There it is. Beggar. You don't want to beg somebody, Capricorn. You're not begging anybody. You're not a beggar. You don't like to ask for help because it makes you feel vulnerable. And there's a Capricorn here where you have detached from someone that you perceived as a beggar and they are not. And you're starting to see whatever attachments are attached to you, you are surrounded by beggars. Ooh, right. Moving forward, what other messages do you have for my Capricorn? All right. I'm getting that there's a Capricorn where you like begging. If people beg you, it's an off turn. Whoever it is that you were supposed to help, Capricorn, whatever happened, however you treated them or if you declined them, basically it feels like the tables have turned where now you're in a position where you're having to beg, but you're refusing to. It says give back, Capricorn. It says today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It says it is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch others people's spirits as it is highly likely to someone really needs it today. And it really feels like, Capricorn, that your attachments that are outside of you, it's negative, and it doesn't allow you to do what your true hearts feel or want to do when it comes to taking action. Maybe giving back what you're attached to, they don't think that's cool. You know what I mean? Poor mindset type energy attachments that you need to break away from. um, there's also an aspect of this gentleness, and it's kind of like maybe a desire that you want to do. You want to be kinder, more gentle, and you're loyal to a masculine energy, and you're refusing to embrace feminine energy. Hmm. That's for some of you Capricorns, or whoever you're dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn heavy in your chart. Yeah, we have nature in reverse. All right. You're not your true authentic self at this time, and you're being asked to let go. Whatever traditions those things are. And it's very obvious. There's a Capricorn where you can't hide. You can no longer hide who you are, how you feel. It shows. Reach out. Okay. Capricorn, you want someone to reach out to you. I'm being advised to let you know that in order for it to be a successful conversation or reconnection, you have to detach from the toxicity that basically has you in bondage. What do you call that? Where obligated, where you're always obligated. It doesn't feel like you're controlling of your own life. Right. And I feel like there's a Capricorn here. It's just your nature, but you don't want to face it. You're refusing to accept truly who you are. You're not a person that likes to ask for help. Reach out. You don't like to ask for help. You don't like to feel within. Okay. So it's kind of like a punishment. If someone puts you in a position to where you have to feel or express, it's like someone gets tormented for being a support system or being a true friend. All right, okay. What is the words of advice for my Capricorn, please? Thank you for the like. What words of advice do you have for my Capricorn? Your words of advice, you have health here. All right. Your health to me is very important, so don't be stressing, Capricorn. It did show in one of these previous spreads as, um, you know, the things are out of control. You're not showing it, but dealing with some type of betrayal, it is definitely a stressor, especially when someone's job is on the line. We have acceptance. This is a confirmation of accepting your true nature, who you truly are. But I feel like there's a Capricorn where you're ready to take your character to the next level, and you already know what you need to do. So this reading is more of a confirmation. It's just, when are you going to detach from the things that no longer serve you? We have discipline in reverse. Okay. So the situation is acceptance. You have to, I don't know if there's a Capricorn here where let me just say this energy reminds me of uh, a past connection that I had. Okay. And it just looks like, what's good, it's considered weird and doesn't fit in. So what your attachment says, it's like living two different worlds. You're one way with a certain people or group, and then you're another way. But with the group where you're not really truly able to authentically be yourself, it's like you're not disciplined in that area. They control you. And that's what's being hidden. But moving forward, the challenge here is someone definitely has concerns about health. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So someone definitely wants to make a change, but they're not ready now. Discipline is inverted. All right. Those are your words of advice is to be disciplined. Okay. If you are not at this time, this situation is to accept what is, so that you, whatever choice that you do make, but in pertaining to your health, do you care about your health? Do you care about healthy relationships? Do you care about healthy eating? Do you care about healthy thinking? Do you care about healthy connections? And there's something toxic here that you have to accept, my Capricorn. So, in pertaining to discipline, because I believe that you can do it, it says, I accomplished what I set my mind to. So, you've been thinking about this. This is confirmation. So, accept that confirmation. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And do not allow anyone, Capricorn, to say that you don't have the right to change. Don't allow anyone to put fear on you within this health, okay? That you are not allowed or don't have permission to change. Okay. That's what it is. There's a Capricorn where you've given so much permission to those to take control over you, but they made you feel like you were in control, to only realize the moment that you want to change and detach. It's deeper than what, it's kind of like this awakening, like, what have I got myself into? All right. Give me some I am messages for Capricorn. I am message for Capricorn. All right. You have positive thinking inverted. All right. So you're not thinking positive at this time. Everything turns into light. You have hope. And you have the potential. You have vitality coming in reverse. Clarify vitality. Goodness and transformation. Clarify positive thinking. You have the potential. These attachments is some type of addiction. People, places, or things. And our attention. By any means, someone needs attention, to the point that they would do anything for it. Learning to love myself is in reverse with positive thinking. So there's a Capricorn here. You are being so reckless right now. And the fact that health came out, I love you, Capricorn. And I want, a moment is a moment, but putting your life on the line, I don't know what you're going through, but obviously you're definitely being reckless. There's a Capricorn where you're being reckless. Don't allow your good deeds to be evil spoken of, Capricorn, moving forward. All right. I ask that Most High that you protect my Capricorn, and that you give them the words to say in regards to these attachments that need to be removed. Order Capricorn steps. All right. Everything turns to light. Your I am message, it says, I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. And that's what's intimidating. What's attached to you does not, they've, you gotta, it says manifestation of light. Yeah. What's attached to you is what's the problem. Your attachment is what's a problem. Anything, whether it's a vice, anything that is not going to allow you to grow, anything that's dark, shadowy, low vibrational, anything that's repressing, that represses you. Okay. Just as a side note, this is a Capricorn. This is the moment where you're saying, yes, I am that person and I'm ready to change. Yes. Forgive yourself and allow the forgiveness to come into place. You are forgiven, but you have to forgive yourself. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's see. What other messages do you have for me, Capricorn? And you know what's so ironic, Capricorn, is I was laying down just, watching some YouTube videos, and I didn't know which zodiac sign was next. But when I got that channel message, I heard remove the attachments. And I was like, oh my, who is this? And so when I came to my computer and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is Capricorn. It's Capricorn. And I had to pray. I had to ask Most High to help me deliver this message. I even cleared the reading out with Sage. We have drunken love coming in reverse. Okay. So you're no longer under a love spell for some of you who believe in that. Others of you don't have the same feelings. The situation is finding the path. You are focused on your long-term lifestyle or your long-term what it is that you're trying to create in your life now. You're looking around to your attachments now, whether there's people, places, or things, and you're saying, okay, why am I here? Why am I affiliated? Why am I dealing with this? This is old. I'm done. But there's pertaining to this betrayal or whatever this has to do with work related. This has to do with an affair being ended at work, or this has to do with someone knowing what someone does when they go to work. And they're like, It's like if someone gets a pay raise, someone's envious to stop that person from getting a pay raise. Like, who are you when you don't even live your life right? It's like someone knows too much. Ugh. It says, don't be frustrated. Self-creation, the fool and the finding the path. Don't be frustrated. Okay. Listen to advice. Oh, stubborn energy. Yeah, that's what it is. You're no longer interested in these attachments, and you don't want to hear what they have to say either. Or if this has to do what's been working's been working and you want to keep it that way, it's kind of like stop looking into the future if you're comfortable where you are, because it's doing is causing, confrontation. So whatever that is that's frustrating you, let it go. Let it go and feel peace. It says you are unique, be yourself. And I said that. I said there's a Capricorn where you are not being yourself. It's like you're waiting for the right, perfect time to be yourself. And all you have to do is detach from these attachment so that you can thrive. All right. Give me some love oracles for Capricorn, please. The only thing that I resonate with your reading, Capricorn, is the fact that you never realize what you have until it's gone. all because of the attachments that you feel is loyal, and you sacrifice the someone for your attachments. And that's what I resonate. That's why I was like, because it reminds me of a Capricorn. Yeah, that's how it is. And I remember this Capricorn says, how you meet someone is how you end the relationship. And I was like, what? The same way you meet the person is the same way that how the relationship ends. And I was like, wow. All right, you have chemistry here. All right, you have soulmate here. Yeah, someone is treating their divine counterpart like a twin flame, already knowing they see them in the long term, already knowing commitment. If you don't have a person or you haven't been dating and it's just you, this has to do with you and your interpersonal skills. Accept people's differences and don't get attached. Don't be so quick to make commitments to people and be attached to them. Just, you know, try to find a formula to where it's kind of like you're communicating with people, but you don't get so far invested, especially if they're not uh, being invested into the connection with you. Give me one more love oracle spread for my Capricorns, please. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Confirmation. Remove those attachments. True love. Okay. There's someone here refusing to accept their true love. And that's because of these attachments. You have flirt, chemistry. You have to decide, do you want to still be a player or are you ready to settle down? Someone has to make that decision. Others of you who are single, like I said, yeah, it's okay to flirt with people that you have something in common with, but don't be so quick to attach. Okay. And then if it doesn't work out, the connection doesn't work out, don't isolate yourself. Keep showing up for yourself. Okay. All right. All right. Did I do a goddess oracles? I think I did. No, I didn't. Goddess oracles for my Capricorn. Goddess oracles for Capricorn, please. It says go outside, Capricorn. And it's like you have a choice to stay in or go outside. Who's calling you outside, Capricorn? Is it the attachments that you need to detach from? I don't know. But for those of you who are in isolation because, you no longer want to put the energy on getting to know people or reconciliation, it says, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and go get some fresh air. I received this message as well. I need to get outside. You have true love. It's coming in reverse again. So there is a Capricorn isolating themselves because they've hurt their true love. There's also a Capricorn here that's refusing to do right by their true love. We have Mahat here. Fairness. It says the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So there is player energy. Just a FYI. Give me one more spread. I literally saw the Nine of Wands. Start delegating in bold. Detach from these toxic attachments, Capricorn. And like I said, there's a Capricorn here that you refuse to ask for help. You refuse. It says, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And pertaining to this bold, this Leo energy, it says, unleash your adventure side, take risks, and be daring. So there's a Capricorn, you're not being your authentic self. There's a Capricorn living a double life. Others of you, there's a Capricorn here who they truly are is a secret. And they're thinking of moving or relocating, thinking that's going to allow them to be their authentic self, their actual true self. This is just, I'm going to be, this is a warning. I'm not channeling now. Listen to me. What happens in the dark comes to light, and we live in a small world. So you move into another state, another city, believe me, someone gonna see you. Okay. So until you detach from whatever's preventing you from being your authentic self, you're gonna feel more free and liberated by fighting this fear of these attachments that you know you need to remove yourself from. Okay. Which is your choice to do what you choose. I am just showing up and doing my job. Overall direction, message for my Capricorn. Overall direction message. Thank you. Page of Cups. Immaturity, but a very immature, but a fun. Like, right now you just want to have fun, Capricorn. Others of you, you don't, it's like, nah, I like who I am. Whatever. There's a Capricorn here where you are really sensitive. You may cry it alone, and no one would never believe that you shed tears, but you do. I'll read this after we do your angel guide message for Capricorn, please. Oh goodness. Angel guide message. Vulnerability and freedom. Bondage, confirmation again. That could be someone's secret. But anywho, we have vulnerability and freedom coming in reverse. Your angel guides want you to know that you do not see how free you are, and what you're attached to does not have control over you. Let's go ahead and read that. There is a star in your life, and you've made that star feel like they are not. There's anyway, it says this, Capricorn. It says, angels are with you now to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh some of the experiences you have endured have been. They want you to know that vulnerability gives you the chance to find a strength that will bring you freedom. It says, to move into that freedom, Capricorn, your angel guide is encouraging you to take some time today to connect with the parts of yourself that you love and admire. And I tell you that is the part that is the secret. Anywho, Capricorn, your overall direction here, and this is your message, the Page of Cups. It says, listen to your heart, Capricorn, and go with all the things sentimental and romantic. Share those tender moments with someone special. Feel free to express your feelings, dance like no one's watching, and be a giant goof. Have fun. Be wild, moonchild. Those are their desires. Make it happen, Capricorn. Okay? And pertaining to attachments, if you're like, hold on, I am in this energy, Page of Cups energy, you have someone that's attached to you that does not want to see you happy. Okay. But either than that, Capricorn, I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.